Tom McKeever.
Good morning, Chairman Brady, Chairman Gordon. I have an unusual request. I'm here to advocate on behalf of House Bill 2611. We have, and that's an act relative to collective bargaining rights on behalf of the Committee of Public Counsel Service. We have many CPCS folks here today. If the committee is amenable, if they can stand to be recognized, and certainly, as well as our Navy brothers, Union brothers, in support of this bill. And then I have a brief statement, and then there's two other folks that wish to give some testimony this morning.
Thank you.
Come on up. Thank you.
Good morning. Thanks for hearing from us. My name is Maki Anzulatos. I'm a staff attorney in the Public Defender Division of CPCS in the Roxbury office.
My name is Tanvi Verma. I'm a new attorney with CPCS in the Boston office.
My name is Astronaut Clifford. I'm a staff attorney with CPCS in Malden.
Good morning, I'm Attorney Christopher Cook. I'm president of SEIU Local 282.
Daniel Warner, I'm in the CPCS Malden office. And again, Dan Morris, the litigation division of CPCS.
Thank you all. If the two that will be presenting today, if you can, there's three. So I'll be brief with my comments. I'm the president of SEIU Local 888, and I appreciate the opportunity today to give testimony on behalf of House Bill 2611. This is our fourth legislative session, roughly 10 years advocating on behalf of this hardworking group, and certainly we feel as though that they are state employees in every way. And certainly they deserve the right to form a union and to be recognized to collective bargain. There is no cost to the Commonwealth other than what the CBA brings. And since we do have three speakers, I'll defer my time to our speakers today. If wouldn't mind coming up.
Good morning. Thank you again to the committee for hearing from me. And again, my name is Maki Anzulatos. I'm an attorney in the Roxbury office. I've been at CPCS my entire legal career. I started in 2009. I don't plan on going anywhere. The work that we do is critical. It is constitutionally mandated. We are working with vulnerable, indigent people who can't otherwise afford attorneys, in my case, who are being prosecuted in criminal court. The issue here, I think, is one of just fundamental fairness. If I were to go leave CPCS and work in any other state agency as an attorney, I would have the right to collectively bargain. I think a right that is critical in democracy. But for, frankly, a mistake. I've dug into the history of this going back years. It's not as if there was some policy debate when CPCS was enacted and someone decided for some reason that we shouldn't have collective bargaining rights. It was really just left out of the statute. But for that, I would have the same rights as a DMH attorney, a Registry of Motor Vehicles attorney, a DCF attorney. And with that comes a real loss of benefits, a loss of everything that comes with worker organizing, power over a contract, power over workplace conditions. And it's having a fundamental negative impact on the agency. In the Roxbury office, I was in the back, I was doing a little tallying. From what I can tell, 50% of our staff attorneys have less than 5 years of experience. And what's happening is people are vesting and they're leaving. Because we're in the pension system, we're in the benefit system. So they're hitting their 10 years and then they're going and they're leaving. And so what we have is a dearth of people with experience to take on more serious cases. It's hurting our clients, it's hurting the agency. And I think what's critical is, unlike in the private sector where people are more used to moving in and out of different employment spaces, when I have someone leave my office with 15 years experience, they're not replaced by someone with 15 years experience. They're replaced by someone with 1 year experience, or really 0 years of experience. And so every time people leave with experience, we get a new class of attorneys. The vast majority, there's some exceptions, but the vast majority who graduated law school that year. And so it becomes this exponential problem where each office is getting heavier and heavier on the bottom end of the experience level. And so what we're asking for is just this fundamental fairness to have the same right to collectively bargain as any other state attorney. and thank you for your time.
Do we have another speaker?
And what I'd ask is if the attorneys who are speaking, who haven't signed up, if you could stick around till the end of the hearing, because we don't know how to spell your name. For public record would be helpful.
Well, Clintonburg is spelled exactly. Good morning, and thank you for appearing for me. My name is Astrid Off Clintonburg, spelled just how it sounds. I am the proud daughter of a 92-year-old former state worker who was the president of SEIU Local 285 in the 70s. I would love to be able to be a union member. I can't. I actually have been a public defender my entire career. I was a bar advocate in Essex County for a while, and then in 2012 I thought, oh geez, I need a pension. And so I came to CPCS. I was part of that class of bar advocates that were hired. Of that class of 35, there are less than 10 who are still here. Now, what was nice about that class is we were hiring a whole bunch of people. I came in with about 15 years experience, and I was right in the middle. What we have right now is a training unit for all the other public defender agencies in the country. I've had colleagues who have gone on to other public defender agencies. I had a colleague who went to the public defender in Helena, Montana, and when he told them his salary, they laughed at him. Helena, Montana was paying him more. Now, granted, we have made some strides in terms of pay rate. Thank you. I appreciate that, because you guys did that for us, and I really, really appreciate it. So does my husband. However, there are other things that come with a union, which is the ability to know that you are going to get those increases year over year. Right now, I have colleagues who are saying, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get the experience, and I'm going to move on to someplace else. I have a colleague who's now in the retirement board. I have another colleague who's at the probation department, because they know that they are going to get those cost of living increases. I had the very, very good luck of landing in an office with the best boss in the entire world. Some of my classmates did not get that, and they left because of issues that, frankly, if we had a bargaining unit, could have been ironed out. This is something that, frankly, it's not going to cost you guys. When we were asking to do this in 2012, when I started, it was a huge amount. It would have been a lot of money. It's not. Our pay rate has gone up. What we're asking now is for the dignity of being a collective bargaining unit. I would love to be able to pass this on to my classmate, Governor Healy's desk. There's some name dropping right there. I would like to be able to do that. I know that you guys value unions. We do too. That's why we want to be one. Please let us do that.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tanvi Verma. I'm a new attorney at CPCS in Boston, and I wanted to be a public defender for as long as I wanted to do anything, and so getting a job at CPCS really was my dream. I'm from Massachusetts. I went to college here at UMass. I went to law school here, so to be a public defender here specifically felt like a special moment for me. But getting to CPCS has brought some mixed emotions. I'm obviously so happy to be able to work here, but I'm realizing from learning about our organizing history that we've lost so many dedicated and amazing public defenders over the years. They've been investigators and social workers and attorneys and more, and we've lost them to other states that have allowed for them to collectively bargain when this state does not. It's become really clear in my short time here that this agency has grown only through the dedication and hard work and love of generations of defenders, and those defenders recognize that our agency deserves the same bargaining rights as every other public employee covered under the statute. So while CPCS has been left out of the statute's language, dozens of our workers have fought so hard to get us that recognition over the years. So I'm here today to continue that work in the hope that the state's public defenders of tomorrow can join the agency knowing how many people have fought for their protections as workers, and that the fight has paid off, hopefully. So it's time for us to finish what our workers started decades ago and to solidify in the statute that the work of our defenders matters and should be fought for in the same way that our defenders fight for you, the state. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. As our union brother, Jim Redmond, reported out, this bill has been reported out favorably in the past, and we asked the committee to certainly find safe passage, for this bill to be reported out favorably. With that being said, I appreciate the time, and thank you for hearing our speakers today. And thanks.
Thank you, and seeing no questions from the committee, thank you all for your testimony.
Thank you.